All right, it's rolling. All right, I'm back, y'all. I know it's been a minute. Sorry. Been having some things going on. You know, whatever the case is, right? Question. So I just watched Strangers Chapter 1, right? Can somebody please explain to me what was the purpose of this movie? Like, all right, listen. Spoilers alert, because I'm going to be bringing up certain scenes in here. So if you didn't see the movie, I just want to tell you now, spoilers, or you might not even care to see it. Don't. Um. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say that because maybe you might enjoy it. What's going on with it, but I'm just not understanding. So start out with a nice little statistic about like the FBI or something. Like every 26.2 seconds, a brutal crime is committed, and then within that time span of what you watched the movie up to that point that they showed you, I think in that 7 minutes it was like I forgot how many deaths they said, or I think it was 26 deaths within that time frame or something like that. Whatever the case is. It starts off, some dude getting killed in the woods. All right, cool. Now we get to the couple, right? That's supposed to be, I guess she's going there for like a job or something, so she's going to Oregon. Now, I get all that. I really do. I don't understand, and because it's supposed to be based on a true story, so I'm trying to figure out like, were the people in real life just that naive, or are y'all like dumbing it down for movie purposes, right? Because what I mean by that is, first of all, when you, I get it's a small town, but when you go into a town and then everybody's just giving you a blank stare and they're just weird about the stare, something should be wrong, and they're still there. Like, I don't get it. And then it was the like they're in the town, whatever the case is, they eat, whatever. I get the little billboard they were showing because obviously that's the dude that dies in the opening scene or whatever the case is, right? Yeah, that's the dude that died in the opening scene. We get that. We get it. All right? We get that's why you're showing us that. All right, cool. Now, the car mysteriously just, breaks down, and the girlfriend or whatever the case is, I forgot her name, and it like y'all go ahead and forgive me. Y'all can look up cast and y'all know who's who. So the chick in there, the boyfriend was kind of on to it, right? But he like somebody had to mess with the car. Whatever the case is, she's just letting it rock, whatever. What I'm not understanding is y'all not giving enough intel, right? Is the whole town in on what's going on or not? I'm not understanding that. Are there on, like, I don't get it. And then, they get to the place, whatever the case is. The dude goes, because he forgot his inhaler. How many times are we going to see people just leave each other alone when it comes to a horror movie? He gets on the motorcycle to go into town to get the food. She stays there by herself. Might I add, this is after the girl or whatever that's with the three antagonists, the serial killers or whatever case is. She just came there on like it was random. And then my thing is, dude had a point though, because he was like, where did she come from? Because they in the middle of nowhere. Like, you don't just stumble upon a house like that, right? Bro. So now, she comes back, knock on the door again, right? The movie is just so like, it was, I get it is based on true story, so maybe it's leading up to something. I think it's supposed to be a trilogy or whatever, right? It's going to go into a trilogy. I'm guessing they're going still off of this story. But what was the point of this? Because we watched this movie and I didn't get anything from it. I'm not understanding what was the purpose of the plot. Why was it supposed to be scary? It wasn't. Yeah. And it kind of seemed like the first one a little bit. It was very similar to the first one. I get it because I think these are off of Is it Charles Manson? I think these was Charles Manson like things, like when he had like a group doing that to like random people. So that's why it is. So I get why it's random, because if I'm not mistaken, maybe I gotta do my research on, but the killings were random at the time, whatever the case may be, right? All right, then we had the point where dude, like, I'm kind of skipping through it or whatever, but dude has the shotgun, right? The car gets slammed into his. He turns all the way around to go get the shotgun, trying to do all this weird lower stuff. Turn around. By the time he comes to do this out the car, I guess they're a family, so I'm just gonna say the dad that was the killer, right? He crashed into the car. That's what I'm saying. Like what I said about the car, he crashed into the car, and dude goes to get the shotgun, turn around. Then he's going, whatever. Now they're in the woods, and he has the shotgun behind who's, I guess, is the mom head, and he's just screaming and yelling and He could have just killed her. That would have went down one person. Now you only got to worry about two. I get it. He was still worried about the girlfriend, but like we already established, you're in the middle of nowhere. It's not, but so far they went with her, right? Obviously, they going to go back to the house, right? They've been in there that whole time, knowing and or not knowing if y'all was there, because when they went to the little outhouse shack, they knew y'all was in there, which means they're not going but so far, correct? Okay. Now, what I mean by the first one is, because the first Strangers really didn't have but so much action. It kind of was a little creepier, but it didn't have but so much action. Then even like how the end went, we'll get there. But the guy that supposedly owned the Airbnb that they was in, which was so weird to me because they're called it an Airbnb. Y'all look at that crib. That crib looked like an old ran down house that he just let people stay in. Like, I don't even understand the Airbnb part about it. I don't know. I thought they were supposed to be like on the quote unquote luxury end. Y'all help me out with the Airbnb thing. Are they supposed to be like that? Anyway, now where the dude comes back and he, the boyfriend, he just turns, shoots. He shoots the dude in his face. And that was kind of like the scene in the first one, because when the dude shot before somebody walked through, he ended up killing his friend. Right? So that y'all kind of made the same scene over again. So did that happen every time they went to kill somebody? The person they're trying to kill just substantially came across a shotgun and randomly shot it and shot somebody that he wasn't supposed to shoot. Now you're just adding things for movie purposes. However, I'm not too mad at it. It brought some type of suspense. But with me seeing the first one, as soon as he had the shotgun and he was coming up to, I'm like, he's going to shoot the wrong person. He's going to shoot the wrong person. Whatever. But then basically the whole build-up was until the chick. I know I'm skipping a lot of parts. That's why I need y'all help in the comment section. If you come across this video and you've seen this movie, maybe you can fill me in or what's going to be going on. I don't know. So now we get to the point where they get caught or whatever, because after this, Goofy didn't shoot her in the head with the shotgun. And mind you, to add, she started screaming. She started making all these noises, and he still didn't shoot her. He still didn't shoot her. I know y'all probably like, oh man, you out of pocket. You talking about shooting her. Y'all watch that movie if you was in that type of situation. Blah! She would have been done. I'm telling you now, she would have been done if it was me. I'm getting her out of here. And I'm going to figure out the rest of the figure outs. Or what need to be figured out. Back to the situation though. So, now, when he was waiting all that time, I'm just going to keep saying the dad. Because I think they're a family. I could be wrong. But I'm just going to say the dad. Because it was an older guy, a woman, and then a younger girl. Cool. Now, we're at the point where she's screaming, she's messing around with the shotgun and dude all, they say your first kill when you're shaking up. First of all, bro, stop acting like you just some crazy assassin. The boyfriend I'm talking about, because you killed that dude by accident. So please stop acting like you just went Rambo now. Stop it. Because if you went Rambo, she would have already been dead. You wouldn't have still been talking to her. However, he's still waiting, talking to her. Now the pop comes up with the damn back of the axe. Boom! Knock him out. Now, We get up to the point where they're tied up in a chair next to each other, boyfriend, girlfriend. Cool. Honeymoon? I don't think so. But they there, and that's why I say it's like the first one, but it wasn't as gruesome as the first one, because the first one, I think they just kept stabbing them over and over when they was in the chair or whatever the case is. And this all led up to both of them getting stabbed one time in the stomach. And I think, I want to say that the dad or whatever, he hit the boyfriend or kicked him or something while he was down, or he might have stabbed him again. But she got stabbed one time, then the cops came, because she called the cops when she was under bushes or whatever the case may be. And also with her character was just so weird sometimes. Like, if she was like talking to herself, and it's almost like if let's say it's that quiet, right? And the person that's trying to kill you, now they walked off. Why? Who are you talking to when you're sitting there by yourself in the dark? No noise is being made but the noise you're making, breathing hard, doing all that, right? You're breathing that hard, and then she said, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Who are you talking to? Shut up. This was the first time in a long time I was actually screaming at the damn TV, telling the person to shut up, to go, to do something, to just stay alive in the movie, right? Now, she gets stabbed once, and then, you know, with the credits rolling, she's in the hospital out of nowhere. I don't know how if these are random people. This is why I'm getting so lost with it, because it's supposed to be a random killing. Maybe it's not a random killing. Maybe I'm wrong, and this trilogy is going to mean something different. But I feel like it's supposed to be a random killings. How did you find her in the hospital, father? The one that's supposed to be the dad. That's the one I'm talking about. The one that got the white potato sack. I think it's a potato sack. He's stealing it from Jason anyway. But however, how did you find her? I'm trying to understand that. How did you find her? And you're just in the bed. She lifted up and he was like next to the bed. And then that's when it like went off. Where are we going with this, man? Because this movie was just weird to me. It was weird. Like, I didn't understand what was the purpose of it. I'm going to say again, I guess it's a true story. So that might be why it's getting dragged out. But bro, come on. Man, please y'all go in the comments and help me out. If y'all know what this leading up to, if I missed Easter eggs, if I missed something that was significant, and that's why it's not making sense to me, please let me know, man. Y'all holler at me in the comment section, man. And until the next one, man, I'm out.